Hey Cancer, hey Scorpio, and hey Pisces. This is going to be your no communication reading for the month of March. Will they reach out? Why or why not? This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So if it does resonate with you, wonderful. But if it does not, please feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. And I'll leave timestamps in the comment section below for when each reading begins. They're going to be individual readings. I've already pre-shuffled for each sign. I just haven't cut the deck yet. So let's jump into it. I'm going to start with Cancer. I just need a clear and concise message. Will this person be reaching out to Cancer, and why? Or why not? All right, Cancer. So let's jump into this because you got a pretty clear message here. Will this person be reaching out to you? You got the Ten of Cups. So yes, this person will be reaching out to you to express some kind of emotion for you. You make them very, very happy, and they could potentially want something more fulfilling, like emotionally, with you. This is a card of family and togetherness, and so this is a definite yes. This person, if you had a family with this person, it's almost as if this person wants to potentially bring that family back together as well. I'm getting that strongly. Now, let's talk about why this person is going to be reaching out. I feel like for most of you, so I'm going to read it this way, this person has left another situation with the Eight of Cups. They were involved with someone else here. It may not be a person. It could be, a situation, a thing, a family thing, whatever it is. But I feel like for most of you, they were involved with someone else, potentially an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And it doesn't have to be that sign, but I feel like they're walking away from a situation that they thought they were going to be happy in with this Eight of Cups, but it turns out it didn't fulfill them. It didn't make them happy because they have the Wheel of Fortune in this challenge position. Things didn't go the way that they thought they were going to go with this other person, potentially, or with this situation. But I feel like for the people that this reading is going to resonate with, it's another person here. I feel like the reason they want to reach out to you is because they want to leave a situation that's not working out the way they want it to with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune in the challenge position really indicates that things are not working out well. There's not a good, consistent flow, and I feel like this person, even though they could have felt like this relationship could have worked, I feel like now they don't feel like it's destined, because the Wheel of Fortune is a card of destiny, and when it pops up in this position, someone feels like something isn't their destiny. Now, why the root, right, of this situation is the Three of Cups. Potentially, they could have been involved with this person while you all were talking, dating together, however your relationship was structured. I feel like this was a person who, if they weren't always involved, they were definitely involved at some point toward the end of your connection. This person was always there with this Three of Cups energy as the root. I'll also say here that I feel like this person that you're thinking of, I'll read it both ways. I feel like this person could be seeking some kind of happiness that they're not getting from their current situation with this Eight of Cups energy. Because this is a card of abundance and happiness and coming together. And if this is the root for why they're walking away, they're lacking this. They're lacking some kind of togetherness. This also could be, to be honest, for some of you, again, not all of you Cancers, but some of you, this person wants to return to you and remain involved with this person that they're with. They want to somehow finagle some kind of a third party situation. Now, their overall energy is the Knight of Swords. I feel like they want to communicate with you, no doubt. With the Knight of Swords energy, this is someone who wants to communicate, who wants to speak. This is the energy of someone who can almost say too much, or one of those people who talk so much they get themselves in trouble. There's a potential for that for this person. I feel like This person almost says there's a desperation here. This person desperately wants to communicate with you. And they want to do that very, very quickly. I feel like you brought them a lot of happiness in some aspect of their life that they're really missing right now, and they really want to reach out to you. Now let's talk about the action that they're going to be taking towards you. They've got the Seven of Swords, so let's just get into it. For some of you, and I'm going to read this first, for some of you, this person still wants to be involved with the person that they're with. They want to kind of involve you in some kind of a third party situation. They want to be sneaking away from the relationship that they're with to pursue whatever it is that your connection has that brings them happiness and joy. I have to put that out there. This is a very sneaky, potentially deceptive energy, and this is the energy of someone who is really looking out only for self. This is not the energy of someone, this is not benevolent energy, right? This is very self-serving energy. So I have to read it that way first. Others of you, now it's not always like that. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can be someone who has to look out for themselves and sneak away from a situation that's not providing them with what they need. But I have to give you the warning first. I do feel like this person may be kind of sneaking out, abandoning a situation that they're in right now to try to pursue and communicate with you. I would check their intentions first. I would verify. I would do a lot of verification before I got involved in this. Would not this person's energy right now isn't the purest, let me say that. And so while they want to reach out to you and they want to communicate with you in a very loving way, their love it may not be the same kind of love that you're thinking of. I'll put it that way. So just be careful. Make sure that if you do respond to this person and continue communication with them, that you check their intentions first and see what they have going on and investigate before you put too much of your emotion or heart into the situation. So let's get into Scorpio. Clear and concise message for Scorpio. Will they be communicating? Will this person be reaching out, and why? Or why not? Clear message, please, for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, let's jump into yours. So Scorpio, will this person be communicating with you? Yes. The King of Swords is going to be clear communication. This person is going to clearly communicate what they want from you. And what's good about this being in this position is it's going to be truthful communication. Whatever you hear from this person, it's going to be what they really, really think. And I feel like they're going to be communicating with you here in the near future. Now, let's talk about why. And the reason why is we've got the Queen of Cups. There's emotion here. This person feels some strong emotion for you. I feel like for some of you, this is not all of you, but for some of you, let me read it the first way first. So this person could have a lot of emotion for you. The Queen of Cups has a real depth of emotion. And what's challenging that for them is the Eight of Wands. It's very painful for this person not communicating with you how they're feeling, right? Because especially if you're dealing with another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or if you were dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, I feel like there's some depth of emotion here that they did not communicate to you in the past. That's really kind of welling up, and they're feeling that very, very strongly. I feel like this person, because the root of this is the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This person's done a lot of soul searching. There's a lot of mental energy coming from this person. This person's been thinking a lot, trying to find some answers to kind of either why this didn't work out or what the problem is, how to approach the situation with you. I feel like this kind of break or lack of communication kind of forced them into this energy and forced them to acknowledge some feelings that they have that they could have either been avoiding or not fully embracing here with this Hermit energy and Queen of Cups here. Their overall energy as to why they want to communicate is the Judgment card. They want a second chance with you. They definitely do. They want to revive this connection. I feel like for them, I feel like for them, this is kind of a now or never kind of situation for them. That when they reach out, for them, it's going to be, they're going to expect that kind of almost like this final decision, because I feel like this is the energy of a person who doesn't want to keep either go back and forth or go in and out, especially if they used to do that. Some may not have, but if this person did, this person no longer wants to be in that energy. They want to know, they want to be definitive about what's moving forward for them in their love life. So when they approach you, it's going to be very matter of fact. Like they'll express some kind of emotion, but they know what they want with this Judgment card. They're not confused. This is not the energy of someone who's very confused at all. This person is clear-minded, very, very clear. Now, the action that they're going to be taking is the Two of Wands, and that's why I feel like it's about decisions for this person. I feel like this person is going to decide to communicate with you to determine whether or not this is a situation that you and them can move forward in, because I feel like this person has made a choice, right, with the Two of Wands, and I feel like they want to choose you if you're willing to choose them. That's the energy that I'm feeling here. They're going to extend themselves, right? I can feel that they are going to extend themselves, and they do want to make this choice, but they definitely want it to be mutual. I feel that very strongly. It's important for them to know that if they make this final decision, that this is also a decision that you want as well. So I hope that was helpful, and I got to move on here to Pisces. All right, let's see. All right, Pisces, clear and concise message for my Pisceans. Will this person be communicating, and if so, why or why not? This person could be watching you. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Pisces. Will this person be reaching out to you? Yes, you're going to get communication from this person, definitely with the Page of Wands. They're going to be coming in and communicating with you. This is pretty direct communication. It's clear and succinct. You're going to get some information from this person. So let's talk about why. I feel like this person is going through a lot in their life. And when you hear from them, it's going to be after some turmoil for them. The reason why they'll be reaching out is the Ten of Wands. There's some kind of burden that they're feeling. So this person may be reaching out because they need something from you, need some kind of support from you. There's a lot going on in this person's life. They're dealing with a lot. What's challenging them is the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. And there's upheaval here. So keep that in mind. This person that may be reaching out to you because their life could be falling apart with this kind of energy, or they're dealing with this could be a major breakup. This could be a loss of a job, a major family crisis. There's something going on with this person, and that's when they're going to reach out to you. Almost as if you're a person that they feel like they can open up and talk to and can kind of help them work through some issues. I feel like, especially with this Tower card being the root, this is going to be something very major for them. It's going to feel catastrophic to them, whatever it is. Whatever the situation is, this is going to be the catalyst. There's a catalyst that's forcing them to reach back out to you. They could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I had to mention that because I didn't earlier, but that's when they're going to reach out to you. Where there's a lot of confusion over some kind of drastic change in their life, and they feel overwhelmed here with the Ten of Wands and a little bit burdened. their overall energy is the Six of Swords. The reason why they feel like you can help them get from these turbulent waters to calmer ones. They feel like you can help them in some way. Keep that in mind, take it as you will. They feel like you can help them. They feel like you could be a shoulder to lean on. You could help them in whatever it is they're trying to, because this is a card of recovery. So help them with whatever they're trying to get over and emerge from on the other side of. Now, let's talk about their future action towards you. We've got the Ten of Swords here. I feel like, Pisces, for some of these people, for some of you, the person who's reaching out to you when all this is going to be going down, as soon as you help them, I feel like they may disappear again. You may not hear from them again. This is the energy of someone who really could just be wanting to reach out to use you in some way. So I have to mention it. That's a possibility. The other way that I read this is that the tens always talk about the end of a cycle, right? So the tens could be talking about ending this lack of communication or painful communication. I feel like for some of you, when they reach out to you, and the way I'm really strongly taking this as a future action, when they reach out to you, they're going to be telling you about everything, every sword that's gone in their back, everything that's going on in their life, and that's going to be their end to get back into communicating with you. They're going to be communicating with you about all of the turmoil that's going on in their life, and that's kind of going to be their entry point. So I hope that that was helpful and provided a little bit of clarity for you, and I will talk to you soon.